Heard of him. You there, Fred?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm listening.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. He was like, Google this boy. He's a lyrical beast. I was like, yeah, okay. Don't get me wrong, I didn't check for you right away, but he brought it back to my attention. So I went to YouTube and listened to, heard you say, Dear Jay, I'm on the Celly flowing. Tell Beyonce that my punchlines got Kelly rolling. I thought to myself, man, this song is dope. Ever since then, I followed your career, seeing you gain much deserved respect from your hip-hop peers, Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks, Cameron, Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe, and most recently, 40 Glock, just to name a few. If I missed any big names, you know, they can just Google them and Google Fred and they'll find out what it is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now in the industry, which is saturated with lousy lyrics, poor production, and in some cases, pitiful CD artwork. Now, encountering a lyricist with substance was like a breath of fresh air. Anyway, now that I've laid the foundation for this interview, introduce yourself to the South. Tell them about your label, your movement, and the whole nine.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Fred the Godson. I'm from the Bronx-based rapper, New York. Right now, we're currently independent. We're not signing any label yet. It's CBN Blockwork. That's the company for right now. I'm managed by Sean Prez, and we just Sean Prez works for Bad Boy as well. And we just moving. We just trying to take it one step at a time, make good music. A lot of TV shows, a lot of videos, and we're doing everything independent right now.
Yeah, sound good. Oh, that's what's up. Now, what made you decide to become an MC? Was it something deeply ingrained in your psychological fabric? In other words, do you think you were born to do this, or did you have an epiphany and decided to work hard to hone your skills?
I mean, like now that I look at it, sometimes I think I'm born to do it. But you still with what you know, and that you still gotta work hard. Like once I said I was gonna do this, I still sat and braced myself and just try to practice on my skill, my writing, try to get everything better, try to do everything the best way I can. Because whatever you start to do, I believe that you can't go half-assed with it, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta just go hard. So I just buckled down and just try to be the best, because I said I was gonna rap, just try to be the best rapper I could possibly be.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's what's up. Now, Fred, growing up listening to hip-hop in the Bronx, who influenced you the most? And if so, in what way?
Well, in the Bronx, as a younger Fred, like 9, 10 years old, 11 years old, I've always been a big fan of hip-hop. In the Bronx, you know, you had KRS-One. He laid down a foundation for us. You know, like, you have Fat Joe, who, out of everybody to me, has, like, the longest longevity out of, like, he still means something right now. But for me personally, even though the career was short-lived, the person who meant the most to me out of the Bronx was Big Pun. To me, he was like one of the best lyricists ever.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So, who has been your biggest feature thus far? For example, has anyone made you think, man, my hard work and determination is really paying off?
Yep, recently, on my new single that's out now, called Daddy Getting Money, Diddy, of course.
Most definitely. Now, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, well, considering what has transpired throughout the history of hip-hop, the whole Tupac versus Biggie, East Coast versus West Coast situations, do you think MCs, DJs, and or labels have a moral obligation to quell such future episodes or beefs so as to, number one, influence our youth in a positive way as it relates to the culture of hip-hop, and number two, prevent the fall or decline of hip-hop as a global phenomenon? After all, the ancient city of Rome fell, and no one during those times could even imagine such an occurrence. Due to Rome's sheer power, it was to the ancient world then what America is to the modern world now, powerful.
Hold on, excuse me, say the last couple of words again.
Oh, I was just like, it was to the ancient world then what America is to the modern world now powerful. How do you feel about people comparing you to Biggie? I mean, it must be humbling considering the enormity of his legacy. However, I think they're comparing apples to oranges. No disrespect to Big, one of my favorite lyricists of all time, but he didn't have to contend in the ring with, ringtone and party song rappers, the creatively challenged. Like most lyrical dudes as yourself have to put up with these days as it relates to getting those lucrative deals.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just the times, different times for different things. Big to me is the greatest rapper ever. And whenever somebody compare me to him, yeah, it is overwhelming, and I'm loving it. But I mean, I don't really think sound like Big personally. I just think it just goes with the weight. It's like they see I'm a big dude, so I mean, that's where the comparisons come. But like you said, it is apples and oranges, but not because of the deals and what we're going through now. Because the times is just going to change. It's like sports. So I mean, I'm happy they compare me with somebody as good as Big. It is overwhelming, but I mean, I think I have a different style. But I mean, he's the greatest.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, well, speaking of creativity, what is your approach to making a record? Do you go to the lab and flash out, or are you like sit on the couch with a pen and pad and mediate type of MC?
It's all of those and more. It's wherever I have to do a song at. I mean, if I'm in the house and I have to stay in if I'm in the house and I'm sitting on the sofa or I'm at the table, that's where it has to go down. If I know I have a deadline or if I'm feeling it, or if I'm in the car and I'm riding like I'm on tour right now and I'm going through a lot of verses and I'm writing down these lines and everything.
Yeah.
Or if I'm outside and I have to come up with some lines while I'm outside, it just depends on where I'm at and the circumstances. There's no such thing as Fred could be somewhere and he can't create. Wherever I'm at, that's where the creative juices start flowing in.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay. Well, personally, I think there's a different sound in terms of music or beats between each coast. With that being said, have you worked with any producers from the South, Mid, or West Coast? If not, would you be willing to? Oh, and by the way, my brother makes tracks, and he said he'll send you an exclusive bang on the string as long as you gave him a plug.
I mean, if the beat is hot, if the beat is hot, we're going to do it. But the plug, that's automatically. I mean, I'll throw him a shot or whatever. But if the beat is hot, of course we'll use it. And I'm pretty sure I have got beats from people from each coast. I just can't recall their names because they're not known yet. But to all producers that's out there from each coast, from all around the nation, from each continent, it doesn't even matter what continent you're from. If it's a hot beat, we're going to use it.
Yeah.
We're going to go in. Music is music. There's different kinds of music, different kind of beats. But whatever's hot, you can't deny fire beats. You can't deny fire music. So if it's nice, if it's good, if it's a good sound, we're going to go in.
Okay. All right. Well, what about female MCs? I specifically wanted to ask this question because I feel a disconnect between male and female artists. It's some hot female MCs out there, and I don't mean hot in terms of physicality, who are putting in as much work or more as male MCs, so they deserve respect also. Would you consider doing a record with a dope female MC? And if you have a favorite, who might that be?
Of course. I mean, my favorite female MC out right now is Nicki Minaj. I mean, she's crazy. She goes in different styles. It's crazy. Some people don't like her for certain reasons, but me, I think she's all around dope. I think she has it, her different styles. Like she got different personalities on the record, So I think she's fire right now, and I think she's number one.
Oh yeah, she's hot in my books too. All right. Well, I know you're busy since your star has skyrocketed to such a degree. So I'm gonna wind this thing down. Before I go, I want to ask, what advice would you offer for a young kid who's coming up and trying to make it in this industry? I'm sure you've made your share of mistakes like 10 out of 10 people in this world have, regardless of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So what type of it? Okay.
Well, that advice I would tell them is pray every day, write every day, work on your craft, go hard. It's gonna be a lot of sacrifices you're gonna have to make. It's gonna be your friends don't have the same dreams as you, so you gotta learn how to tell a difference between what and what. Somebody might want to do this, and you know what you gotta do. So while somebody's doing this and somebody's doing that, and they telling you they want to go here and they want to go there, you know you probably gotta stay in hold on.